Welcome back to Teal House Farm. This is part 5 of building a no-till garden without any equipment, just your muscles. So I have made a very tough decision. After a couple nights of consideration and reading your comments on the last video, I have decided that indeed my stone path that was originally here when this is a cottage garden has to come up so that I can just have straight cardboard across the whole no-till bed. I am not looking forward to this because these rocks are huge and they were incredibly difficult to get in there, and now I got to pull them out after I did all the work to get them in here last year. But it's definitely one of those situations where if I do the work now, I'm going to create less trouble for myself in the future. So today's goal is, as always, a time goal. It is currently about 2:30. I hopefully want to work until 4:30. It is a beautiful day. Some of the kids are playing camping. You see their little tent right there. And some of them are bouncing on the trampoline, so everybody's happy. So I'm hoping to get 2 hours of solid work in, and we'll see how far that gets us on this no-till garden bed. But first, we're going to start with pulling up these rocks so we can get our cardboard down evenly. Sam would tell me I need to use the mattock to do this, but it's really hard for me to wield the mattock because in it of itself it is very heavy, and then you got to push it in the ground under. Feel like it's going to take me down with it. So we will use that as option 2, but we're going to try to do this by using a shovel as a lever, and then hopefully we'll be able to get the stones up enough that I can kind of roll them around the corner. Luckily, the stone pile where I keep all these large rocks that we have found scattered all over our farm is really close to where that path is, so I do not have to be able to take them very far. Okay, we grabbed the shovel. It's still over near the barn from the other day, and we're going to bring it down to the garden, and I use it like a lever to pop up a corner of each stone and roll them out. Get started with the smaller ones first to build my confidence, and we're going to get them moved. I have a rock corner pile thing right on the other side of this white fence, so I really don't have to go very far. Now on to the big ones. Some of these are huge. I start with the smaller one, still working our way up to this one. It's the big kahuna, and I couldn't get it, so I decided I'll come back and try later. Let's give it another shot. Oh yeah, we got it, and we're just gonna roll it. I don't need to pick it up, I just need it out of the way. That'll work pretty well.
Okay, my voice is really squeaky, but it doesn't really matter. We're making a tent, and then that's me and JJ's. Mikey's inside. And then we're gonna give you a backpack tour.
Clothes, snacks, a lot of snacks.
No, show them what this is in this. Tell us what
I just put a mix of cereals and raisins in them because I really
raisins, not crazy.
Is it raisins?
Oh.
And I just mix them together, and you get a little mix.
She packed bananas, and I said, Mikey, these are gonna be gross because we're staying in here for like 3 hours.
So what we have is this is one of our kites we made. We made both our one just rubber. That's the only why we have trash bags. They're kind of like our blankies because if we did them on floor, it's gonna slip.
I'm using them for shade pads.
Yeah,
So you guys are just gonna vote like who's gonna like last. Sorry, my face is really dirty. It's me! My face is really dirty, sorry. Anyway, you guys are gonna vote who's probably gonna survive longer. It's just, so the teams are Nanny and Mikey sleep in that tent, and then me and Jade sleep in that tent. Who's gonna last? Put blue hearts if you think me and Ann are gonna win, and put pink hearts if you think Ivy's gonna win.
Hey, I'll show you. We have it all set up. This is great. We are fully cardboarded. Here's the side, greenhouse. Cardboard goes several, I don't know, maybe 10 feet through the back too, so we can plant back there. And then this part here, which is already covered, and then behind that where the cardboard is, that will be our new garden. The next step is to just start dumping as much of our composted manure, from our cleaned out stalls on here as possible. And it's going to be a very big task. We have about 45 minutes left in my 2-hour setup, and so we're just gonna start moving it. And we're gonna be thankful for whatever we get done and not upset that when we look back and we think, gosh, that doesn't look like very much, because this is just gonna be time consuming. I have a wheelbarrow, I have a shovel, and we're just gonna take it one load at a time. Let's just get this dirt moving. I had a pile outside the barn, but it's basically used up, so now I'm digging out what I have on the inside, and we're just gonna fill up our wheelbarrow and bring it over and just dump, dump, dump as much as we can, one load at a time. It's 4:20. I could probably do one more load with the 10 minutes I have left, but my arms feel like absolute jello. I am maxed out. This is pretty heavy duty work, and my muscles are used up for today. That's what I was able to move, and like I said, I'm not going to be disappointed because I worked hard, and that's just where it got me. I'm hoping maybe this weekend, if the weather is nice, I'll be able to dedicate like 6 hours to working on this. Maybe Sam will be able to help me. And then we can really get a lot of this material moved to cover up this garden. Just one step at a time, right? Keep your head down and keep working, and we'll get there. So thanks so much for watching, y'all. We will catch you guys next time.